Good evening and welcome, everyone. I am Leanne. You will have to excuse my technical issues here tonight. There is a little bit going on in the background that's not quite working properly, but if you just bear with me for 1 sec, I will make sure that this is where it needs to be and we will jump straight in. Hope everyone's had a really lovely week. It has been a bit of a full-on crazy week for a lot of people, and I'm noticing there seems to be a lot of heightened energy around that a lot more people are feeling and reacting to at the moment. So I guess before we do jump into the house cleansing or what housekeeping side of stuff, I want to remind people just to take a nice deep breath, ground yourself and realign yourself with that energy and allow it to flow in the way that it needs to. All right, welcome. So let me know that you're here. You can see me in the comments. We have a green room full of lovely members already joining in, and we will get to you lovely people very shortly. We have my mum's here saying hi. Hey, Mum. We have Ashley here saying good morning all the way from Canada. I hope you're doing well, honey. And Roz is also here. Hey, Roz. Amanda is here saying hi. We have Monica here as well. We have Judy waving. Roz is saying she's waving from the York Peninsula, I guess that is. I think you're over there. Is that right, Roz? So I hope you're staying nice and warm wherever you are. And Tamara is here as well. All right. So thank you all for joining in. Please do help me spread the love by inviting your friends and family to join in with us as well, because you never know where Spirit's going to draw me and who will get a message in that way. Hey, Amanda. We have Simone here as well. Hey, honey. And Nita as well. Beautiful. Now, I haven't even got my borders up. I'm just thinking it looks a bit bare there. All right. So let me get myself in thing. And if you would like to become a member, you can certainly join in with my yearly membership by jumping onto leannewinston.com/become a member and join in on screen for these shows like these beautiful people have below with us as well. All right, I see we've got a few people, so I might actually just jump straight in. I'm just going to randomly pick people. So let's go with Nicole. Hey, honey.
Hello. How are you?
I am really well, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Wonderful. How's your week been?
Yeah, up and down.
Yeah, a bit of crazy energy happening as well. Yeah. I'm ready for it to be over, to be honest.
Oh, I can't wait. Bring on the positive.
Sorry, what was that, hon?
Bring on the positive energy.
Oh, for sure. And I honestly think there's a lot of cleansing going on at the moment. So it's sort of stirring up a lot of that energy that we need to move and let go of. So, but it is tiring at the same time. So beautiful. Did you have a question you would like to ask, hon?
Yes and no, just my work. I just want to, just ask.
Okay. Would I be right in saying there's a lot of changes going on around work?
Sort of, yeah.
Have you got any wrist pain?
Yeah, I got a little bit of inflammation in my wrist.
Yeah, sort of in here, this area here. The moment I connected with you, I just sort of feel like I've got pain in my wrist. So I just get the reference to look at that. So whether there's a inflamed inflammation from repetitiveness going on there, I just get the reference to a bit of physio or some sort of stretching sort of thing with that. So I want to say maintaining that before it actually gets worse with that side of it. Okay, so it's just, I don't feel like it's carpal tunnel, but I do feel like it's more on the outer side of the wrist, on the top side of it in that way. Now, I do get the reference to there's a few changes going on around work. My feeling is things will settle. So I want to say try not to get pulled into that unsettled energy at the moment. Just sort of, I want to say go and do what you need to do and sort of keep to yourself for now while this energy passes and settles down, because I do feel that coming out the other end, things are going to be a lot better. So come late October, November, I feel like I've got change in a positive way in that side of it. Okay. Things have sort of been a bit unsettled with work, not just for yourself, but for a few people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, because I just feel like it's the energy in general at the moment that is really just unsettled and then heightened at the same time. Okay, so I want to say hang in there. Kind of feel like you got one foot in the door and one foot out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it's about biding your time at the moment and waiting for things to settle down. I don't think it's a forever after job. I do feel that it will change later on, but now's not the time to make the change, is what Spirit's making reference to. My feeling is you'll know when the time is to make that change because they will put something new in front of you. It's not the feeling like you've got to go hunting for something, so the opportunity will present itself. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Beautiful. You're very welcome. I'm wishing you all the very best with it. Just remember, this energy at the moment is really in heightened. So,
Right.
yeah, it's
Thank you very
craziness.
much.
You're welcome, honey. Lovely to see you. Take care.
Lovely night. Have a nice bye.
Thank you, hon. Bye. And that's the thing. I think we are all feeling this energy in so many different directions in that sense. So it has been crazy, and I think it's going to stay that way for a little while yet, but we will get through it. All right, let's grab Amber. All right. Hey,
Turn
Amber.
your sound up. Hi.
How you going, honey?
I'm all right. How are you? Sorry,
Good.
this is very new to me.
Oh, good. You might just want to hold the camera back from you a little bit. We've got a very close up.
Yeah, it's very dark here. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. We can hear
It's
you.
terrible, but I'm here.
Beautiful. All good. We can hear you. That's the main thing. We do have a bit of an echo in the background, though.
Yeah, it's
Another
me.
device.
That
That's
would
got to
be
be
Alicia.
Alicia. You got sprung. Beautiful. Lovely to meet you, hun. So, did you have a question
Lovely
you
to
would
meet
like
you.
to ask?
I guess I would be interested in knowing if my dad was around
Okay.
or had anything to pass on to me or
Yeah.
anything
Okay.
to that degree.
Can I ask, do you get a little bit of anxiety?
Yes.
The moment I connected with your energy, the first thing I felt was the anxiety. Okay. When
Okay.
you asked about dad being around, I got this beautiful smile. Okay. So to me, I get
Oh,
he's got his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride. Would I be right in saying past quite suddenly, here one moment, gone the next?
yes,
Okay,
that's right.
because he just makes reference to it was very suddenly. So to me, it's a feeling he didn't. I want to say it's the feeling he didn't know what hit him. So he may not have died from impact, but it's that feeling it happened so fast he didn't realize. It took a little bit for him to realize that he had made that transition as well.
Yeah.
What's the planning you need to be doing?
Plan. What is it? Sorry, I have no
That's all
idea.
good.
What was that? Sorry.
He just makes reference to look at the planning you need to do.
Right.
All right. So to me, I want to say look at the direction you're heading and look at the plans that you need or the things you need to start putting in place for things to happen, because I get it's about looking at the bigger picture, not focusing on the here and the now. So would I be right in saying you're finding yourself focusing on the here and the now?
Yeah, definitely at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Allow yourself to dream. So to me, I want to say it is about focusing on that longer term vision, not what's going to happen
Okay.
today or tomorrow. It's what you're working towards. So he says, just change your focus, because I get you used to be really good at dreaming, so to speak. But he just says that other things have become, I want to say, heavier, that they're holding you back at the moment. All right. So look at
Okay.
that stuff as it comes up and acknowledge it. If it, give gratitude for what it is. And if it doesn't serve a purpose, let it go. You got to start believing in yourself more. Okay, so would I be right in saying you're questioning yourself a lot lately?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so I just feel like it's about that focus is what he's pushing. But I get the pride and the love that comes through. He does apologise for the way he left, though. Okay, so to me, I feel like there's still questions around the way he passed. So whether you were left with a lot of questions, or they didn't
Yeah.
have the full answers for you when he did pass in that. Would I be right in
That is
saying
right.
passed around somebody's birthday or celebration?
Um, It was it was the 1st of October, so
Yeah.
it was, around the time of a lot of things going on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's his anniversary tomorrow.
yeah,
Yeah. So to me, it's the feeling he wants to acknowledge there was a birthday or a celebration either just before or just after his passing. So to
okay,
me, it's all to do with it. Like he's wanting me to acknowledge the timing that
okay, yeah.
is going on. Can I get personal? Health
Yeah,
personal?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
What's going on with your ovaries at the moment?
yeah. They're not great.
Okay. So this is of all things you want to share with the world, but
That's all
that,
right.
that could be a bit cheeky at times.
Yes, very much
Okay.
so.
Yeah. He says it doesn't matter that there's all these people listening in, but he wants me to acknowledge that now I'm not trained in medical in any way. I can only
Yeah,
tell you what his spirit is giving me. He just makes
okay,
me feel like you need to maintain that. So whether you need to go and have a checkup or get on top of something, get something balanced to there, whether it's hormonal or there's
okay,
something small going on. He's not giving me warning bells in any way. I feel like it's more
okay.
about maintaining that side of it. Okay. So
Right,
would I be
okay.
right in saying you don't have a clearer picture of what's going on, but you know it's not quite right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah,
He just
yeah,
wants you to go and get it checked. All right. Would I be right
okay.
in saying Dad was very good? He's smiling at me. Would I be right in saying he was very good at sticking his head in the sand when it came to his own health?
Oh, yes.
Because it's like practice what I preach, not the way I act, sort of thing with that
Yes,
side of
big
it. Okay.
time.
He
Yeah.
also makes me feel like you've got a small photo of him. So would I be right in saying there's a small photo that's either in a frame or you keep close to you at times?
Yes, he's actually on my background photo on my screen. He's also in photo frames in my room and pretty much
Beautiful.
everywhere around
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Yep. For some reason, I feel like I need to acknowledge the smaller one, but I feel like I've got an oval shaped picture with it.
Okay.
So whether there's something significant or different about that photo, he just wants
Okay.
me to acknowledge that photo. I
Mm,
feel like it's more of an oval shape, but it's not very big. I don't feel like
okay.
I'm looking at a funeral card or anything like that.
No.
I just feel like it's an oval shape. And I
Okay.
do feel like
Yeah.
it's not necessarily the most recent photo of him. So it might
No.
be one that's a few years old before he passed.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Dad had indigestion, like problems with his
Um.
stomach.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can
To
take
a
the
degree.
indigestion back, okay? I'm getting the indigestion from him all of a sudden because I'm in okay, so I take it on in that
Oh,
way.
I'm sorry. How
It's all
rude.
good. I can acknowledge that and let it go. Now, would I be right in saying you get that tickle to the nose at times?
Yeah.
Okay, please know that's him trying to get your attention. So I always say, look at what's going on in your life at that time and trust what you feel, think, see, you hear, you know. Okay, I don't know if you get the cold nose or it's a cold hand, but the moment he kept tickling my nose, it was like I could feel the coldness, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
know that's his energy very much around you.
Okay.
All right,
Wow.
beautiful.
Thank
Well, could
you.
I? Oh, you're very
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
With his love, please. Okay.
Yes. Thank
Start the
you.
planning.
Thank you so
Look
much.
what comes up. Okay. And then
I
plan for
will.
it. All right then. Lovely to
Right.
meet you,
Thank
hun. Take
you.
care.
You too. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're very welcome. Bye.
Bye.
I love the energies of different spirits and the way he's still tickling my nose, the way he tries to get our attention at the same time. Let's jump over to Ashley. Alicia, sorry, honey, while we've got her there. How you going, hun? You might have to turn your volume up. You muted yourself.
I did because I was giggling.
I thought you might have been. How you
Always.
going?
I'm good. How are you?
Really well, thank you. So, how's your week been? School
Yeah, good.
holiday?
Still,
Yeah,
yeah,
I thought that as soon as I asked the question. So,
yeah.
did you have a question you'd like to ask, hun?
No, my heart is so full because of that. So thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Well, thank you for organising it.
Right.
So I was pleased to check my inbox before I came live for you.
Yeah,
Beautiful. All right, well, you take care and you have a lovely, or enjoy the lovely 2 weeks of school holidays. I'm sure you've got lots you're going to do though.
Yeah.
So, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Lovely. Thank you.
Welcome home. Take care. Bye. Excellent. Well, next we have Dee. Let's bring Dee up.
Hi,
Hey, hun, how you going?
I'm good.
That's good. How's your week been?
Emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, you feeling it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's not the energy of the world. It's just me.
Everything
I'm going
And it's
100 jobs at once.
Yeah, and it's funny because the moment I said hello, I kind of started feeling emotional myself. So to me, I just sort of feel like you need to take a step back out of this energy at the moment and just take a deep breath. Sort of realign your energy because it just feels like it's being pulled in so many different directions at the moment.
It is. And I feel such on the verge of tears. It's not funny.
Do you know what? I always say tears are better out than in. Sort of thing, because I believe that is energy that keeps building up. So the more we hold on to that, the more it manifests. So, for me, it's nothing unusual to sit and just be emotional for a few minutes or half an hour, whatever's needed. My husband knows if he sees me in tears, he asks what's wrong. I go, no, it's okay. He knows it's not mine.
Yeah.
Because we do carry the energy of a lot of people around us in that way as well, sort of thing. So give yourself that time and allow yourself to move it to make yourself feel better as well. What's going on with your left eye?
Hang on, which is my left? This one?
Yes. Yeah. I'm getting it in my left
from my right, and I'm thinking, which one's my left? Okay.
We should put the left and the right up like some people do.
Nothing, but my right eye's got a sunspot underneath it.
So is that irritating?
I don't know.
Okay. It's just all of a sudden when I connected with your energy, my left eye just started to become irritating. Like I feel, I do have to rub it. Like I've got to rub it. Like it's.
Yeah, no, but no, they're not itchy or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stepped the mic with my nails. I'm going to say just watch the left. I'm very much drawn to the left eye. I don't feel like I'm mirroring you in that sense, but whether it's just a bit of irritation or hay fever or something coming up around you.
Yeah, probably. I'm working in a lot of dust, so it could start getting irritated now.
Yeah, so that would make sense because I just keep feeling, it doesn't quite feel dry. It just feels irritated.
Yeah.
Sort of thing where I just keep feeling like I need to sort of rub it to clear it in that sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a question you'd like to ask, honey?
Yeah, I'm sort of lost because it's about moving again. Always about moving. When this happens, I'll be glad.
Yeah.
But we're really getting organised. But how are we going to do this? Are we going to get a bridging loan, or are we going to come into money, or how are we going to get this other house? Are we going to get it?
You're overthinking it.
I know, and I just think, am I going to get a bridging loan or something? And we're going to find a house before we move. Is my husband going to find a job? Is our house going to sell? And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. So see what you're doing. You are creating all these mixed emotions and energy at the moment. Okay. So sit back and focus on what you want the bigger outcome to be. Okay. So what you're doing is you're jumping like with all these questions and whatnot and putting a lot of pressure on yourself. You are creating that unstable energy, that hectic energy. And then I believe that brings that hectic energy into our lives. So take a step back. When you're getting in your mind like that, acknowledge it when it comes up. Okay. And take a deep breath and go, I give gratitude. I'll let it go back to the universe and focus on the bigger picture. All right. Yeah. Because that's how you're going to manifest it. Okay. My feeling is the money, the finances are going to be there when the time is needed. Okay. One good thing that has come out of what's happened this year is my feeling is that the banks are going to reduce their restrictions in lending money. They're going to make it easier where before all this went down this year, I believe the banks were very strict in the way and very hard to get loans and stuff. So the government, my feeling is going to start introducing more and more things to keep getting, like stimuluses, to keep getting the economy running better, or get it up and running, sort of probably more the way to put it, that you're going to be able to take advantage of that side of it.
Yeah, because a thing popped up on my Facebook about a mortgage broker in Victoria, and he said to me, "We can get you a bridging loan," and I'm like, "Okay, I didn't think I could go down that path." So I've showed my husband, and I'm like, I don't know.
Bridging loan doesn't feel right to me. When you said that
No.
before, I kind of cringed, because my feeling is, and I don't know a lot about bridging loans, but what I've heard from in the, like, many years ago in the past, is people quite often get stuck in those loans and are paying really high interest, waiting for properties to sell and stuff like that. So to me, I kind of feel like I've got a little bit of a warning bell going off around that side of it. My feeling is there is another way to do it. So find yourself a mortgage broker. Now, honestly, when it comes to the internet and stuff like that at the moment, I am very wary of scammers, sort of thing, because I think my feeling is they are coming out of the woodwork left, right, and centre, and we're seeing them on our shows, not just my shows. I'm seeing it across the board with some really big mediums and stuff having the same issues in that sense. So when somebody comes up and says, "I can do this for you," I would be really careful of it. I had one this morning from a phone call from the tax department. It was a recorded message. Now, I know for a fact the tax department don't do things like that, sort of thing. And it was saying,
my husband got one the other day.
Yep, and it was along the lines of, if you don't pay X amount and finalise this, it's going to court. And it's like, I've got nothing to do that is standing out that would even, warrant sort of thing in that sense. So there are, and it came from a mobile number, sort of thing. It wasn't blocked or anything like that. So I just feel there are so many, in these unsettled times, there are so many scammers out there that you really want to be careful.
That's what I'm finding. It is just so every left, right, and centre. I've got brokers left, right, and centre on Facebook.
But the thing is,
saying, normally I jump, but this time I'm like, here, you have a look at it, to my husband.
Yeah,
you understand it more than me.
Yeah, trust your intuition. But the thing is, though, once you get onto the internet and start looking this stuff up, Facebook can pick that stuff up, and then they start advertising that stuff to you. You are direct marketing to it. I know. I was looking at some ghost hunting equipment, and then all of a sudden I'm getting all these ads for ghost hunting stuff, and it wasn't even on I was on a different device to what I usually use, sort of thing. So they do pick it up and market to you in that way.
Will my mum and dad move with us? I know they're in spirit.
Oh, as in, they'll be anywhere and everywhere. Okay.
They will follow me.
And they will follow you in that sense. I feel like I was going to say, because they're very grounded. So, their energy will stay with you. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, honey. Their energy will be with you.
Okay. Oh, good. Because I was worried about that.
Yeah. No, they go they can be very much and it's funny because people say to me, go to a cemetery and do this and do that, and I'm like, but spirit doesn't hang out in cemeteries. Their resting place might be there, or they might be connected to a property or a house or something like that, but their energy goes everywhere, sort of thing. So there are no limits on the other side like that.
Oh, good.
They just want you to be happy. So you got to do what
I hope we're doing the right thing. I really do.
Yeah. Why do you question it? You've been wanting this for a very long time. When you went there, it felt so right.
I think because it's getting so close and
it's change.
Yeah, that's my dad touching your nose.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
I don't know why I just said that.
All of a sudden. And it's funny because I keep feeling my glasses sliding down my face today.
That's my mum.
She used to have a lot of trouble with her glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's weird because I've had my glasses on all day in front of the computer and with clients, and it's not worried me until I started to come live and connect with people. So it's really weird. I like the way they keep your attention. So know that's...
I don't know why I'm questioning it. I just... Probably because my girls are going to be up here.
Yep.
And
They'll
the
be
eldest I'm very worried about. And,
yeah.
you know, and I've always just done everything for them. And now it's our time. I'm scared. And
Exactly. Magical words. It's your time. And I'm a big
exactly.
believer on when we nurture ourselves and do what's right for us, everything else, those around us, the loved ones, will fall into place. They will find their spot when you're happy. If you're unhappy, they're unsettled.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They will be fine. And
They
I
will.
will be. And I've got my husband running behind me going, you know, you're going 400 miles an hour.
Lay down, take a breath.
Yeah.
It gets like that, but honestly, that's the energy of this year. We need to be going a million miles an hour to achieve what we want to achieve because we're taking such big steps at the moment.
We are. I
Yeah.
just need to know that my mum and dad are around me and that I'm doing the right things by my girls, because I know my dad would kick me and my mum.
Well, I get their blessings. So to me, you've got their blessings to make that change.
Thank
But
you.
honestly, I think it's going to be a positive thing for you girls as well.
Yep. So do
Okay.
I.
Yeah. It's your time to
Okay.
shine.
Exactly.
All right.
You take care.
You too, honey. Good to see you.
Thanks. See ya.
Hey. I think sometimes a lot of us do forget that, and especially with being parents as well, that we quite often get very much wrapped up in our children and forget that we need to live our lives ourselves as well. All right, let's bring Susan up and say hello. Hey, honey, how you going? You're muted.
There we go.
There we
I
go.
think I'm on now.
Hello. How you going?
Yeah, she's here, but she keeps saying, no, don't put me on. But if I turn like
Hi,
that,
love. I'm going to quickly say hello.
then...
You're looking very well. How are you, honey?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. You're behaving yourself?
No,
No, that's
thank
good.
you.
That's good. Behaviour is boring. That's my theory.
Yes, my age, I can get away with anything.
Good on you.
or
So,
something.
so there's hope for me yet then. Beautiful, lovely to see you, hon.
Yes.
How are you, Sue?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yes.
Mum's
Yeah,
keeping you
good.
in line?
Yeah.
I love
Don't
it.
get away with much.
No, I don't either. Mum's always watching is my theory. So,
Hello to your mum.
sorry?
Hello to your mum out
Yeah.
there somewhere.
Yeah, she's here in the background saying things as well, so I'm sure she's watching. So she would have been happy to see your mum. Did you have a question, hon, you'd like to ask?
Yeah, I do. I was just wondering whether you might actually have any messages from somebody by the name of Graham.
What would August mean to him?
August.
Or the number 8?
8. No, don't know.
Passed too soon?
Pardon?
Passed too soon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For some reason with his energy, I've just got to start writing stuff down. So as before you even asked the question, I got the month of August. So whether there's something significant with the 8 or the 8th of the month or August. I feel like I'm more drawn to August being significant with him. So whether it's celebration, anniversary, birthday or something along that line, or something actually happened in August. He shows me passing way too soon. So I want to say here, one moment gone, too early in that side of it. What was going on around his heart? The heaviness to the chest.
Never had any.
Don't know about that. Not aware of physical symptoms with the heart.
All right. For some reason, for some reason, I feel unsettled for 2 days before his passing, and I just feel heavy-hearted in that sense. So whether he knew something wasn't quite right within himself, or that something was like that life was coming to an end, I just feel unsettled in his side of it. I do feel very much at peace though with that. How would you also put the number 2 around him? So whether
Mum's help here.
So whether I'm looking at February, the 2nd of the month, or 2 years. Did he have the 2 children as well?
Now this is getting tricky.
2 girls.
No.
Okay. He's making me feel like the 2 is really important, but I also felt like I was around 2 females with that. So whether there were 2 sisters, 2 girls for him, I just get the reference to the 2 and the girls with that side of it. Okay. But I'd be right in saying there's still unanswered questions around his passing, not having the clearer picture of what happened. Kicking the heavy
That's going
chest.
to be difficult.
It's okay.
He's not being easy right now.
It wasn't an easy person.
There you go. So this is quite normal for him. He would go from one thing to another. He'd have trouble focusing on one thing at a time because I just feel like I'm here, there, and everywhere with his energy. Okay. I can't let go of the heavy chest. So to me, it's that feeling of knowing something's not right, feeling unsettled in that as well with that. Okay. Would I be right in saying that you see the birds at time? Because I feel like I've got the sign. Okay, yeah, the signs with the birds. So to me, I feel that he's putting the signs in front of you to let you know that he's around with the birds. So whether when Mum sees the birds, that's where her thought first goes. He's just putting the birds there as well with that. Okay, he could talk a lot but not say a lot. I got a cheeky smile when I said that.
He was very quick-witted, dry-witted, good sense of humour, though.
Yeah, he was a fairly fast-moving talker. Yeah, I guess sort of moving on to things.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like I'm focusing here one moment, then he's jumping to something else, but I feel like I'm talking a million miles underwater, but also feel like I could say a lot without saying a lot, if that makes sense. Sort of things. So whether he used a lot of words to sort of, but didn't say a lot in that, I just get the reference to the big cheeky smile with that side of it. Okay.
Banter, actually. So quick stuff, you know, bang, 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 kind of thing. Yeah.
That makes sense because the way he's just sort of throwing it at me and going from one thing to another, but I get he's got such a big heart. So, and I just feel very much at peace with his energy. Okay. Who's got the picture of him?
Yeah, in the family there's pictures of him. Yeah, my mum really, rather than me. I mean, I've got pictures of him, but they're more special for Mum than. Yeah.
Would I be right in saying he was very much either good at the maths or very much worked with numbers? Because he keeps throwing numbers at me. Because now I've got the 7. He's given me the 8, the 2, the 7.
To some degree, it wasn't probably what he worked at initially in his earlier years, but he did computer IT work.
Ah, okay. And that would be that fast triggered brain as well. You know, jumping from one thing to another as well with that. But all of a sudden it's like I've got to acknowledge the 8, the 2, and now the number 7. So with that, so to me, I feel like I'm working more around the number side of it. So I do feel the focus is very much there as well. I need to acknowledge the chain.
Sorry?
The chain.
So the chain. What is the significance to the chain that would have been worn around the neck?
No. But
it was a gift.
Excited.
Sorry, hon?
He was suffering from dementia very badly, and he was quite young for his age to be going. But about 2 weeks before he died, he came lucid, and his wife was able to show him the what's the thing, the negative?
Yeah.
Oh, he found out that he was going to be a grandfather.
And pregnancy.
And he said to his wife, "Not grandpa." And
he
turned around and said, "Gramps."
Oh, nice.
He knew that he was going to be a grandfather, and it's really made his wife feel very happy that she put that message through to him. So it's rather sad time at the moment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you know what the gift was with the chain? Oh, sorry, Han, what was that last bit?
Just let him know that we all know we're happy, and we know he'll be watching over the little baby boy that was just been born.
Yeah. So has the child taken on part of his name, or the name being given in memory of him?
No. I've been born overseas, so we're not. It's very, very new. He's very new baby. Saturday he was born.
Okay. So do you know the name reference yet?
Yes, it's Q. Kain. Kian. That's right. Sorry.
So what is the significance to the name? Because he's wanting me to acknowledge the name.
I have no idea. His mother is Japanese and his father is Australian. So they're all overseas at the moment.
Although, Leanne, just significant, this is how my brain works a bit different.
I like it.
I got a text from his wife today telling me the name.
Okay.
So I found it out today.
Yeah, beautiful, because he's wanting me to acknowledge the significance of the name. But he won't let me go of the necklace. To me, there is something significant with a necklace. I feel that it was silver. So whether it's a gift he had given to somebody or somebody had given to him prior to his passing.
Yeah, couldn't tell you. Sorry. We'd have to ask about that.
That's okay. He just wants me to acknowledge it. Something I do need to acknowledge and being reminded of by Spirit is with dementia, what quite often happens is when they are in that state, it's kind of like the soul spends more time on the other side. The physical body is here doing the actions and stuff. Yeah. So when they get that moment of clarity, it's kind of like somebody's home is probably the best way I can explain it. The soul has landed back within the body. So when your mum was explaining that, and he acknowledged the pregnancy, he had clarity. He was there. He was aware of what was actually happening. Yeah. I do feel that was the last time that he was lucid enough to say that he was still within the body. So to me, I feel after that was the time that he spent more on the other side. Okay. He's got a beautiful energy. Big heart. Very cheeky guy.
We have a joke again.
You can talk underwater too. Is a feeling I get with that. So I love it. And my mum is just saying, "How are you, Susan and her mum?" So
we're good. Thank you. Surviving okay. So that's the main thing at the moment, isn't it?
That's it, exactly. So beautiful. All right, ladies, lovely to see you both. You both take care. And Mum, don't get up to too much trouble.
That's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, hun. Take care. Oh, I've seen that beautiful face. All right, we will jump into some more in the green room in a moment. I am just going to acknowledge some of these questions here. Samara saying, "Hi, Leanne. How will my birth go next week?" I get not too bad, honey. I don't feel like I've got too drawn out, but I do feel that it will be a little bit intense as well. We've got Jessica saying, "Hello, ladies." And that's just a repeated question. Mum says, "Dee, don't go with anything." Okay, Mum's giving you Mum wise words as well with that. Roz is just letting me know, I just realised I didn't say hello from here in Facebook. Hi, Roz. All right, beautiful. And Kylie, hi, Leanne, is everything going to settle in my life, please? Yes. I want to say you need to move into that energy, honey, because I feel you're sitting in a hectic energy at the moment as well. Okay. Amanda is also saying, "Hi, Leanne, will I cope with work?" Yes, honey. Reflect the energy back at him. You don't have to take it on. All right. So I do feel that you will cope. All right. Let's see if Sue would like a break from the dishes. Beautiful. Hey, hon.
I went from the dishes to the clothes. So when you're ready to bring me in, just bring me in. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, because I'll just keep going.
There's no rest for you, is there? I love it. How are you?
Not at the moment. I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready for some warmer weather, Leanne.
Yes, so bring it on. I want to go outside and play with my equipment for what I've got coming up, and well, test playing, I should say. And I just want it to warm up so I can do it. But we seem to get dark, dreary, wet days lately again. So bring it on.
I know. So apparently Friday is going to be 30 or something. So
Oh my God.
I'm happy for that.
Yeah, one extreme to the other though. Might have to get the wax out.
I know. No wonder the body's aching.
Yeah, exactly. It certainly plays on the fibro, doesn't it? The big changes weather-wise like that.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And hey, congratulations. Did I say you're nominated for an award? Do you want to share with us?
I know. Who would have thought, right?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. So I was on, thank you. Saturday, I got an email saying that I was nominated for the SA Women's Business Awards for the heart category. So, yeah.
Beautiful. How
pretty
exciting.
chuffed.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a big achievement, just being nominated. So well done. So when's the awards? When are we got to keep an eye out for?
I'm not sure. I'm going to find out because I think there's once the nomination dates are finished, then there's a voting process. So yeah,
Oh, well,
I'm
let us know.
to hear more about that.
Beautiful. Oh, that's really
Thanks.
exciting. Yeah, I'll vote for you. We'll advertise that for you. How's that? Beautiful.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. Did you have a quick...
Yes, first, how are your oracle cards going?
Oh, I got to see them today. Not physically, but online. Ooh. So they should be... Nice. I'm hoping we finished the editing today of the book, so I don't think that will come back with another edit. So that side's done. The cards, we got to see the first edit today, and there was very little to be edited. So I'm hoping by probably 2 or 3 weeks, it should be going off to the publisher. Probably 2 weeks, I reckon. The publisher will have the printer will have them. So, and then it takes a bit of going back and forth between the printer and the publisher. So, looking at hopefully November with pre-launch. So, pretty exciting.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, it actually seemed
Very
for
exciting.
Myself and Deb that's doing the cards with me, it actually seemed really real today when we seen the actual the designs are going to look like on the card layout and the box layout and everything like that. So, yeah, pictures will come soon.
I lost the sound.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I've just lost your sound.
Yeah.
Has your earphone?
Yeah, I can. Have your earpieces gone flat?
Let me just
disconnect.
Let me see.
Yep.
Oh, don't go now.
So close. Beautiful. Oh, we've lost her. It's all good. So we'll keep an eye out for you, Sue. And just while we do that, I see Jenny's here. Let's bring her up.
Hello.
Hey, honey. How are you going?
I'm struggling to breathe. I'm getting some renos done in my house, and we've got so much dust around. I'm so locked up.
That is not good.
No, I'll go wash my face and try and do something about it later. But yeah.
How long are the renos supposed to take?
I don't know. How long's a piece of string? It's just, it's all happened very suddenly. It's been in the planning for a while, but this all of a sudden it's like, yep, let's do this. Bang, bang, bang. I was like, oh, okay. Yep.
No time to think.
Look, it's got to happen sooner or later, so I'm happy that it's actually happening.
That's it, and the sooner it starts, the sooner it's finished, is my theory.
Exactly right. So I who needs hot water?
Yeah, that's it. It could be warmer, where the water would be. If it's anything like here in the hills, the water's pretty cold first thing in the morning.
Yeah. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been hectic and long.
Oh,
So the poor
right.
old body's not struggling. Well, I should say the body is struggling a little bit at the moment, but
Oh.
that's okay. I'll get past it. So
Do you think the full moon has anything to do with it? I noticed as I was coming in that the moon's quite full. I think we're
okay.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't taken much notice of it. I don't even get outside at the moment. I just seem to be inside a lot. But I don't know. I know the moon, when it's a really strong moon, talks to me, and I don't like to be near the windows for certain moons. So I just like to stay away from that sort of energy.
Yeah.
But I was only saying to somebody the other day, with my fibro, usually I have a flare up and it might be a day or two and it'll sort of settle. But lately, it doesn't matter how much rest I get or what I'm doing, it just doesn't seem to be settling down in the way that it used to, sort of thing. So not sure what's changed, or the change of weather, as I was saying with Sue, because she suffers as well, the lady before you. The cold weather can quite often play a part in that as well, sort of thing. So, but it's knowing when to push and when not to, sort of thing through it. So
because it's been a bit of a struggle for you for a few months now, I think, hasn't it? Like an ongoing thing.
Yeah, I've been having some different tests and different stuff done with the doctors, and I can't come up with answers, but I'm off to see a rheumatologist next week, so we'll see what he's got to say.
Right.
I don't know that he's going to find much either. The doctors keep telling me I'm boring, or it's all fascinating, but there's nothing sort of coming up. So I've seen not a gynecologist, that's probably the only one I haven't seen. Cardiologist, gastrologist, you name it.
Wow.
Stuff like that. So
it's
I'm actually starting to think, I wonder if a lot of this is sort of like a detox type of thing.
Yeah.
Sort of on the energetic level as well. So wait and see what happens.
Fingers crossed for you. Sending you good vibes, because I know that you've been sort of struggling with it for a few months. So hopefully just getting some answers would be good.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And weather picking up, usually I start to feel better within myself as well. So we will see. I've got some magic tablets that are helping the knees with the cold weather, so that's a good thing. In that way, but we'll get there. Did you have a question you'd like to ask, Hun?
Yes, I had a very interesting meeting with somebody yesterday, actually, and it's presented possible opportunities for me work-wise, and I'm still going through some some stuff with my current work, and I just wonder, is this an opportunity that I should be taking, or should I be waiting to see out what's going to happen with my current work? Should I continue along the path that I was originally thinking? This is something that's just sort of come really from left field, and I feel like I should take it, but then I'd be giving up a lot of other stuff as well, and I'm just not too sure.
Would I be right in saying this new job has other opportunities with it, though, room for growth?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like, I want to say, if it feels good, jump on it. To me, it feels good. Okay.
Yeah.
And my feeling is the questioning is more so about the unknown side of it, in that side of it. So I do feel like you've got a better environment, better people that you would be working with, and I get more opportunities coming. How would government granting, government processing come in around that?
Yeah, the new organisation is not reliant upon government money, but there's government money involved in it potentially.
Yeah. Okay. Because I get the reference to the government tying in with it, so to me, I get the granting will come in around that sort of thing. That is going to open up so many more doors.
Right.
In that sense. So,
okay. All right.
Yeah, exciting times. Exciting times, even though it
is exciting, but in terms of my existing work, because ideally I'd like for that issue to be resolved first before moving on to something else. Do you see, I know I've asked about this before, Do you see it being resolved soon, or should I just walk away?
I feel, and you always got to trust your gut instincts with these things, but my feeling is that it's going to be drawn out. It's not something that's just going to go immediately or settle immediately. My feeling is it's going to be drawn out for quite a while.
Right.
In that side of it. So, to me, I feel like it's, do you decide to cut your losses and jump ship? So, and I don't know why I'm putting it that way, to bigger opportunities, or do you try to stay where you are, I feel that you're not happy, that it's tiring. You kind of detach yourself. Your heart's no longer in it. In that sense. So
there's just a really big financial impact if I jump ship.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So weigh up your costs. All right. So to me, it's the feeling that's going to offer more down the track sort of thing. So to me, you'll be getting in at, I'm going to say starting level, but got room for movement in that side of it. So whether it's about asking more questions, what the potential is in that position, where you can go in that sense.
Yeah.
But I do feel there is growth there in that way. Okay.
Okay, all right. Thank
Probably
you.
not much help, but
no. It's given me something to think about. And look, I got the feeling that the existing situation was probably going to be drawn out as well. But whether drawn out could be 2 weeks, it could be 2 months, it could be like it's and my feeling is that it would be about 2 months or so
into next year. I feel that it would go into next year.
Okay.
So we're in October now. Next year's only 3 months away.
Yeah.
So 3 months, but my feeling is that energy will go into next year.
Okay. Yeah. And I think that's changed a bit from, I asked you about this many, many weeks ago, so the energy's probably changed and circumstances have changed. So
okay.
Exhausting, but okay.
Positive and negative list. One to then compare them.
Oh.
And then try look at the bigger picture.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. It's my pleasure. Good to see you again.
You too. Thanks. Have a good night.
You too. Thanks, hon. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's see if we can get Sue back. All right. Here she is. You can hear us now?
I don't know what's going on.
We're frozen now.
Yeah.
Good enough. Oh, there we go. You moved. It's called technology.
I don't know what's happening. I know. Are we good?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Excellent.
Can you hear
Perfect. Yes, I can.
Oh, that's good.
So just any messages from spirit or guides from me?
Okay. I just feel like it's about grounding yourself at the moment and taking a breath. So to me, it's the feeling that energy is moving quite quickly. Changes are happening, but I just feel like I want to say, just remind yourself every now and then to just take that 5 minutes, ground yourself, take a deep breath and allow everything to line up, because I just feel like energy is going a million miles an hour. It's about keeping up in that sense with that. Okay. But you're on the right track. Big things happen. You had a big year, lots of in that sense, a lot of positive changes. So whose birthday is coming up?
Sorry, say that again. I missed the last bit.
His birthday is coming up.
September. Well, probably towards the end of the year. It's my birthday.
Okay, is that around the 7th?
Birthday?
Yeah, who's around the 7th?
I beg your pardon?
Who's around the 7th? So the 7th. Pardon me, 7 weeks time or 7th of the month?
7 weeks time. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So yeah.
So that'd be mid-November.
It's not ringing a bell at the moment.
That's right.
No, November. Mid-November.
No, not too sure. I just need to acknowledge the 7. So I don't know if I'm on the 7th of the month or I'm on the 7 weeks. I don't feel like I'm 7 months.
Okay, so yes, 2 birthdays in November. One is my granddaughter's, and one is my friend Edith's, who passed away.
Okay, so I've got her energy wanting to be acknowledged. Would I be right in saying die quite quickly, quite suddenly?
She didn't die suddenly, no, but everything moved very quickly at the end.
Yeah, okay, because she's just making me feel, so even though she had health issues, I just get the reference to the sort of feeling of here one moment, gone the next. So to me, I feel she was ready to go, but went quite quickly in that sense. So probably a little bit unexpected in how soon she went compared to what they were expecting in that way as well with that. Okay.
Yeah.
I get a beautiful heart, such big heart, a warm, loving energy, a very gentle energy as well with that. I feel that she whispers in your ear at times. So I want to say, when you can feel that gentle breeze on your ear, that is very much her. So would I be right in saying you've felt that at times? Like need to touch sort of thing, the gentle breath.
Yeah.
She's got a beautiful smile. So very much a lady is the way I want to explain her in that sense.
Yes.
So a bit old-fashioned, but very much a lady.
She very much, and she was actually a lady. She was her husband was made a sir, and she was a lady.
Oh, no wonder she said very much a lady. I love the way that she put that. So, such gratitude that comes from her, though. So she felt very blessed in life, sort of thing. Would I be right in saying sort of had a harder life earlier on?
Yes. Yeah. As a young woman,
Yeah.
tough times.
Yeah, it just makes me feel like a hard life earlier on in life, but very blessed for the life that she ended up with. So to me, a lot of gratitude that comes through in that way. Okay. I just keep getting beautiful soul. She's a beautiful soul, just like yourself, she said. So I want to say you and her are very much alike in your ways, sort of thing. So I want to say interest in the same sort of thing. Family means a lot, and very much focused on life in that way. Okay. What would the embroidery or the cloth mean? She makes me feel like I've got a small, I don't want to call it a doily and I don't want to call it a hanky, but I get the embroidery with it, but it's not much bigger than what a hanky would be. So
she always had a hanky.
Yeah. She makes me feel
she
like
always carried a hanky.
Okay. She makes me feel like this isn't quite a hanky, but she also makes me feel like it was something that she was gifted that represented the moment, sort of thing. So whether it was when her husband was knighted or and she became a lady, or there was something significant in her life and it was like a memory type thing, because I feel like it's embroidered with the details on it in that way. Okay, so she's tickling the back of my neck now. She can stop that. But I keep feeling very much at peace with her energy. Okay, so, and I want to say happy birthday for you for her coming up.
Thank you, because I miss her dearly, and I think of her, and we didn't get to say goodbye to her in the way that we would have liked to, because things got messy in the end with other people getting involved.
Yeah, and I get things will sort out. So would I be right in saying everything's not sorted to do with her passing, like the afterwards? Because she just says,
we're waiting on a.
Yeah, she's just making me feel like it will get sorted. So I don't think it's too far away from being sorted and finalized in that sense. I do feel when you said you didn't get to say your goodbyes to her in the way you wanted, she makes me feel that you found a way that honored her nicely. So I want to say you had your own way of saying goodbye. And she says she knows you talk to her. So whether you're doing it out loud or through your thoughts, please don't answer. I love it.
I do it both ways.
Yeah. So in that sense, I always think people trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because that's how spirit will communicate back. All right. Excellent. Well, can I leave you with that, please, honey? She's got beautiful energy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. You're very
Thank
welcome,
you.
honey.
Yes, yeah, she was an amazing woman.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you.
still is.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your week. See you soon. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Oh, I just love the energies of spirit and the way that they keep that true form after they pass as well. Jane's just saying, evening, Leanne, sorry, I'm late. That's all right, honey. You have to catch the replay. If you are catching the replay, hashtag replay and let me know that you are watching. Just a couple of questions here that caught my eye. Sue says, hi, Leanne, can you see if my partner and I are okay and we had a disagreement? I just want to things back to normal. Yes, but I feel like it's about communication, honey. So to me, I want to say that that line of communication needs to be clear and open. Okay. Emma just says, hi, do you see me having a baby and when do you see it happening? I do see you having a baby, honey, and I kind of feel like it's more early next year that I'm focusing on pregnancy with that. Okay. And QJ, hey, I'm on my way to healthier journey. Do you see me getting pregnant soon? Time frame, please. And thank you. I see the number 6 with that, honey. I don't know if I'm in 6 weeks or 6 months or the 6th of a month, but I do feel the 6 is very strong. But I do feel very strongly you are heading in the right direction as well. All right, so I might leave it there. Thank you for everybody that has joined in and those that are in the comments. If you would like to join me here on the lives, like all the beautiful members have here in the green room tonight, you can jump into my website, leannewinston.com/become/aim/member and join the yearly membership there, which will give you also the access to these lives and ask questions weekly, as well as different things like blogs. I've got a new blog about to go up very shortly, meditation specials and different stuff like that as well. If you have any trouble doing that, please do inbox me on Facebook and I will help you and guide you through that. I do ask people not to inbox me if you've missed out on having your questions answered, as I will be back next week. My focus will go to my members first, and then if I've got time like I have tonight, had a little bit of time, I will also answer questions, and it's where spirit draws me as well. Keep an eye on my website. You can check that out at leannewinston.com. Let's see if I can get that over on the screen. There we go. And if you want to make a booking for a reading with me, just go into /services and you can pick a time and a service there as well with that. Thank you, Roz. I really do appreciate your quick fingers there and putting that up for me as well. I should have it prepared in my notes, shouldn't I, in that sense? So, all right. Well, I think Roz and I are back to normal this Friday night, so you can certainly join us here on mytimetv.live for our Friday night show. And if you haven't already done so, please do hit the like button or the follow button here on mytimetv.live. We have a lovely group of different presenters on here as well in that way. I wouldn't be able to have a reading. Okay, Jessica, if you want to jump in next week, I am actually winding up. Louise is saying stay warm. See you next time. I will, honey. It sounds like we've got some sunlight, I guess. Well, some nice warm weather coming. So let's hope that we will be warming up very shortly as well. Ross is just saying, be live studio 2 live sales are great. I need to work that one out, Roz. We might have to have a play with you. I haven't actually had time to sort that one out as yet. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining me. And I do really enjoy the love and support that we get here for myself and for each other in these lives as well. Please do remember to invite your friends and family to join in. Big news, I have booked myself into the Fringe show here in Adelaide next year as well. well. So February, March, 5 weeks, you will find me in North Adelaide for 2 shows a week. So I'm really excited about that as well. And there will be some big news coming up very shortly on some new adventures that are in the making. So I won't give away too much yet, but keep your eyes out for that. Members, you will be the first to hear about that, I'm sure. All right, well, take care. Remember to nurture yourselves. Put yourselves first. Remember, when you're looking after you, everything else around you will fall into place.